May peace be with you. This is Wasi Ahmed. Just about to begin. Tribute to Talat Mahmood on his birthday, 24 February 24, which is 24 February 1924. As I mentioned before, I was born 3 days later, not in the same year, but 27 years later, on 27 February 1951. We have decided to, inshallah, if God permits, produce a 3-part series as a tribute to Talat Mahmood, famous actor and singer, and also known as Shahinshah-e-Ghazaliyat, because not only he sang for film movies, not only he sang for different languages like Bengali and Tamil and Malayali, he also sang tons of ghazals. He started his career by singing ghazals of Mir and Jigar and many other poets. And he sang many non-filmy songs and ghazals, which will also be included in our program aside from the filmy songs. So I just want to give you a glimpse of last year's tribute to Talat Mahmood live on Facebook called Evergreen Melodies with Wasi Ahmed. This was produced by Studio Char in their program Radio Char, and this was aired on 24 February 2019. I'm just giving a glimpse of that.
बहुत अच्छे से।
तो सामाइन, उम्मीद है कि आपको ये गाना पसंद आया होगा। और जैसे मैं बता रहा था कि कुछ गानों में पहले बगैर रिदम के कुछ बोल होते हैं, तो 3-4 इसकी झलकियां मैं बताऊंगा। तो इनमें आपको तलत महमूद साहब की बहुत बारीकी और उनके जो फन की महारत है उस तक तो कोई नहीं पहुंच सकता, लेकिन उसकी एक छोटी सी हल्की सी झलक आपको जरूर मिल जाएगी। तो ये पहला है, शहर की रात और मैं नाशाद नाकारा फिरूं, जगमगाती जागती सड़कों पे आवारा फिरूं, गैर की बस्ती है कब तक दर बदर मारा फिरूं, ऐ गमे दिल क्या करूं मैं, वहशते दिल क्या करूं, हुस्न वालों को न दिल दो ये मिटा दे, हुस्न वालों को न दिल दो ये मिटा देते हैं, जिंदगी भर के लिए, जिंदगी भर के लिए रोग लगा देते हैं, जिंदगी हाय जिंदगी भर के लिए रोग लगा देते हैं। उदास उदास फूलों पे रंग छलकाओ, बुझे बुझे हुए तारों को हंस के चमकाओ, दिखलाओ रबाब डूब गया हूँ मैं अब तो आ जाओ आना ही पड़ेगा इस सिलसिले की एक आखिरी चीज है चांद एक बेवा की चूड़ी की तरह टूटा हुआ हर सितारा बेसहारा सोच में डूबा हुआ गम के बादल एक जनाजे की तरह ठहरे हुए हिचकियों के साज पर कहता है दिल रोता हुआ कोई नहीं मेरा इस दुनिया में आशियां बर्बाद है तो शुक्रिया बहुत बहुत ये एक स्पेशल आइटम था विदाउट म्यूजिक लेकिन बाकी का सारा प्रोग्राम वो म्यूजिक के साथ ही होगा इंशाल्लाह और नेक्स्ट पार्ट में जो पार्ट 2 है So this was a program that was aired Facebook Live last year in to respect Talat Mahmood, his work and his songs and his contribution to our industry, the music industry. Now, the jhalak I gave in this clip from the last year, the first one was written by Naqshab for film Tukkar. The second one was written by Shakil Badayuni, and the last one was from Hasrat Jaipuri. Incidentally, we have Hasrat Jaipuri's daughter living somewhere in North America, and she contributes a lot on the Facebook. And she's a friend of mine on Facebook, and hopefully she might be also watching this program. Now, because I mentioned Hasrat Jaipuri, I am going to produce, I'm working on a program which is called Jai Jai. You know, Jai means bravo, hooray, respect something, just like Jai Hind or Jai Pakistan or whatever. So I am working on a program which is Jai Jai. What it means is I'm choosing lyrics of Hasrat Jaipuri and I'm choosing music tuned, these lyrics by Hasrat Jaipuri tuned by Jai Kishan, the Shankar Jai Kishan team, one of the member of Shankar Jai Kishan. These are two different people, not one name. Shankar is a different person, Jai Kishan is a different person. And when they gave music in the film industry, most of the songs that were written by Shailendra were composed by Shankar, and most of the songs that was written by Hasrat Jaipuri were composed by Jai Kishan. Most people may not know, but they produced romantic songs like Asman Se Aaya Farishta, like Meri Mohabbat Jawa Rahegi, like Tum Mujhe Yun Bhula Na Paoge, to name a few. So watch for the announcement for this Jai Jai program, which will be live, inshallah, if I am still alive. Anyway, so we have taken out information from Wikipedia, even though I grew up listening to Talat Mahmood, Muhammad Rafi, Manna De, Mukesh, Hemant Kumar, Kishore Kumar, K.L. Sehgal, and you name it. But just want to get this information which is available on Wikipedia, so that I do not mention something which is wrong or incorrect. Now, in future programs, if we have a female singer to accompany, we can produce some of the duets. But just as we are going forward, when a duet comes, I might give a jhalak of, a glimpse of the duet itself. So what would you like to listen first? Now, I have some notes here. The first song I will sing, which was a unique song. When this song was when this song was released, people got astonished. Oh, this is the first song which is sung by these two singers. One is Talat Mahmood, the other one is so and so. Never they had sung a song together. I said, no, they sang a song together in a very old film. I can give you a glimpse of that later on. So I said, let me choose this song. Now, what exactly happened is I was associated with singers and musicians in India for a long time. Then I came to Middle East. I was associated with yet other singers and musicians in the Gulf area like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah and so on. And then I came to Canada and I got associated with many singers and musicians in around Toronto, Mississauga, Chicago, New York and so on. So one of my friends, long time back, we were in the same program and I sang a song of Manna Dey, probably, and I sang a song of Rafi, and then I sang a song of Talat Mahmood. So when we came for a short break outside, he asked me, how come you are able to change your voice so frequently or so easy? I said, do you want a sample? And he said, okay. So I gave him this sample. I'm just trying. आए बहार बन के लुभा कर चले गए, क्या राज था जो दिल में छुपा कर चले गए. I said the original song is Muhammad Rafi, but I am singing in Talat Mahmood's style and trying to get that texture of voice that is unique for Talat Mahmood. So he said, oh, what is the original song? I said, it is like this. Aaye bahar ban ke lubha kar chale gaye, kya raaz tha jo dil mein chupa kar chale gaye. The person who was talking to me at that time, his name is Deepak Gandhi. If you do not know who Deepak Gandhi is, most probably you won't know, but you might understand who he is when I mention the name of his daughter. She is Jonita Gandhi, and she sang many film songs in the Indian film industry, Urdu, Hindi songs, under A.R. Rahman and other music directors. She was probably very little at that time, because I'm talking to you about 20 years back when I had this encounter with Deepak Gandhi. Anyway, so the song I am selecting now is a combination of song. One singer is Talat Mahmood, the other singer you will know when I play this song. It might take a few seconds to get to that song because I have logged into this system what I'm going to do is I'm going to play songs on this software and sing for your pleasure. The level of music, level of my voice will not be accurate. It will be adjusted from time to time to make it look better. Excuse me. Yeah. We are getting there. I have a tissue paper. I have not seen this movie called Sushila. The music director is C. Arjun. And this song was written by Jan Nisar Akhtar. If you do not know who Jan Nisar Akhtar was, he was the father of Javed Akhtar, the famous poet and dialogue writer and script writer of famous Sosh, Sita Aur Gita and Sholay and other, Trishul and all that. Javed what is his name? Akhtar, Javed Akhtar. This Jan Nisar Akhtar, he wrote many songs in the film industry. This was written by him. Hope you like it. The other singer with Talat Mahmood in this song is none other than Muhammad Rafi. दिल को न बेकरार कर, सुबह जरूर आएगी, सुबह का इंतजार कर, गम की अंधेरी रात में. So that was Rafi's part. Now Talat Mahmood's Antara. Antaras are Talat Mahmood. दर्द है सारी जिंदगी जिसका कोई सिला नहीं, दिल को फरेब दीजिए और ये हौसला नहीं, और ये हौसला नहीं. खुद से तो बदगुमान न हो, खुद पे तो एतबार कर, सुबह जरूर आएगी, सुबह का इंतजार कर, गम की अंधेरी रात में. तड़प के रह गए, दिल की सदा से क्या मिला, आग से खेलते रहे, हमको वफा से क्या मिला, हम हमको वफा से क्या मिला, दिल की लगी बुझा न दे, दिल की लगी से प्यार कर, सुबह जरूर आएगी, सुबह का इंतजार कर, गम की अंधेरी रात में दिल को न बेकरार कर, सुबह जरूर आएगी, सुबह का इंतजार कर, गम की अंधेरी रात में. So I hope you enjoyed this song. It is from movie Sushila, as I mentioned before. What should I do now? Oh, I used to sing, I still sing Muhammad Rafi, Talat Mahmood, Mukesh, Manna Dey, Hemant Kumar, Mahendra Kapoor, Kishore Kumar, and K.L. Sehgal, and C.H. Atma, and recently I sang Pritam Anmilo in tribute of C.H. Atma, and I just am about to give you a song of K.L. Sehgal, Soja Rajkumari Soja. It is recorded, I have to just publish it. Anyway, so what happened was in Hyderabad, Hyderabad was very saturated or fertile in the sense of the fankar type of people. If you are just going in a community and you are on a loudspeaker, are there any singers and mimicry artists and musicians here? Tons of people will come out from each house. 3 or 4 from each house. What do? I play harmonium, I play accordion, I play piano, and so on. So when there were frequently stage shows, public shows of huge gathering, each auditorium will have about 2,000, 3,000 audience, and there will be singers singing some songs, and the comedians are doing commentary or comedy. So I was also asked to sing some songs, but I noticed that there is Javed Raza, who is a Rafi specialist. So in that program, I said, Bhai Hamid Kama, Bhai Abid Ali, I will not sing any Rafi song. I will sing Manna Dey song or Hemant Kumar song. They said, okay, go ahead. Because, there will be kind of, uneasy for each other that he's singing Rafi, I'm singing Rafi. Then in some program there will be Kishore, because there were tons of Kishores also in the city, and Mukeshes and all that. So what happened was, whenever there is another singer present and his specialty is Kishore Kumar, I will avoid a Kishore Kumar song, I will sing some other song of some other singer. So gradually what happened, Talat Mahmood was off sight, out of mind for many years. There were no films released which had Talat Mahmood's song. I'm talking about 1970s, the end of 1970s, like 76, 78, 79, and so on. So none of the people remembered that there was a singer called Talat Mahmood. But when I was singing Talat Mahmood's song on stage, like Ande Jahan Ke Andhe Raste, Bechain Nazar, Betab Jigar, and Tim Tim Tim, Taron Ke Deep Jale, and so on, they realized, yeah, there was a singer called Talat Mahmood. And one of our friends was a radio announcer, and she made it a point that in her programs on All India Radio Hyderabad, she would definitely make sure that she will present a Talat Mahmood song. And gradually people, they started buying records and listening to Talat Mahmood songs. I'm not trying to brag about it, but sometimes even though you are not trying to set a trend, but it happens. When I had I had my own show of 3 hours where it was Talat Mahmood night, and I selected 35 songs. Out of that, I sang most of the songs. But I made sure I sing one Rafi, one Kishore, one Manna Dey, one Hemant Kumar, one Mukesh at that time. And I asked the radio announcer, Shehnaz Sultana, who was fond of my Talat Mahmood songs and she played on the radio. I asked her to compare my program and she did beautiful compare MC job. Which each song, before I start each song, she would do such a commentary, that people were kind of mesmerized. And when I begin the song, they were very attentive. But there was a huge loss. One of my friends, he said he will bring a tape recorder. You know those tape recorder with those two spools, they turn and you record. Huh? The big one, 20-pound heavy tape recorder with the spools. He had one. Nobody had tape recorder those days. I'm talking about 1977. So he promised to bring the tape recorder, which belonged to his uncle, but he not only not brought it, he did not even turn up. Now, why I am mentioning this is, when Shehnaz Sultana made the announcement with some shairi and some romantic sentences, and when I started the song, as soon as I did the beginning humming, they started clapping. Honestly, if you remember Lata Mangeshkar's program in Royal Albert Hall, as soon as she came on the mic and said, "Ah," the entire hall clapped and they continued the clap for many minutes. It was not like that for me, but definitely they clapped for maybe 20 seconds. But I don't have a record of that because the tape recorder was not. So, I don't know, I may be able to sing the same one and you will realize what song was that. This is a unique song where the actor is singing on a telephone, holding a telephone, and because it is a romantic song, he is showing his devotion to the actress and he is smiling. But the actress on the other side of the telephone, she is so impressed and her heart melted so much that tears are flowing out of her eyes. You will remember who these people are after the song or before. The actor is Sunil Dutt and the actress is Nutan. This was written by Majrooh Sultanpuri and music by S.T. Burman. Excuse me. And I don't have a perfect throat, but let us carry on. चलते हैं जिसके लिए तेरी आँखों के दिए लाया हुई गीत मैं तेरे can sing the rest of it, but we have some more songs to present. Before I present another song, I would like to give you a story. Like many organizations, they give award. Now in Wikipedia I read that so many awards were received by Talat Mahmood and many other artists. But the thing is, the awards are decided by a private organization, and sometimes they might be wrong, sometimes they might be biased. Who knows what is the criteria for giving? So that is not the criteria for an artist to get an award and people say, oh, he got or she got that award. What counts is after 30 years, like Talat Mahmood passed away in 1998. So 1998, 2008, 2018, more than 20 years passed. Mohammad Rafi passed away in 1980. So 90, 2000, 2010, it's almost 2020. It is begun, 2020 already begun, so 40 years. But millions of people, they listen to their songs, they sing their songs, and they give their devotion and tribute to them till, I think, end of time this will continue. That is the real reward. That is the real award for an artist. We'll talk about awards later on. I just want to give you a glimpse of how many different actors Talat Mahmood sang songs for. Some of the famous actors who were given Talat Mahmood's voice for their songs in their movies was Dilip Kumar, Devanand, Bharat Bhushan, Sunil Dutt, as we mentioned just now, even Sanjay Khan, the younger brother of Feroz Khan, and you might be surprised, Raj Kapoor usually used sound of voice of Mukesh. But what happened, Mukesh was more interested in acting than singing at a particular time, so he avoided singing. And in Chori Chori, in Avara, and some other movies, Raj Kapoor was given the voice of Manna Dey. And there was a movie called Anhoni. I will talk about Anhoni in a short while. Apart from Raj Kapoor, you might be surprised to know, if you already know, you will not be surprised, of course, but you might be surprised to know that Shammi Kapoor became famous superstar Kalandrag songs of Mohammad Rafi, Yaho, Chahe Koi Mujhe Jangli Kahe, Asman Se Aaya Farishta, and so on, Lal Chhadi Maidan Khadi. Those people who began listening to songs quite late, they do not know that once upon a time, every Shammi Kapoor movie had Talat Mahmood songs. Yes, we'll cover some of the Talat Mahmood songs which were lip-synced by Shammi Kapoor in his movies. He became very famous through those songs. Those songs are even now very popular. But as time changed, he changed his style, and he became the Uchalta Kuttal Kalandra type person and took those roles, Tarif Karun Kya Uski and so on. So he had two greatest singers singing for him. Now, about Anhoni, this has a music by Roshan. So this is a cooked up story. I am cooking up this story because usually Raj Kapoor wants Mukesh to sing his songs. If not Mukesh, he can compromise with Manna Dey. So there was a song, and he was, this is my story, this never happened in real life. So probably Raj Kapoor said, why don't you give this song to Mukesh? His voice suits me. They said, no, we made this song for some other singer with that singer in mind and your character and the situation in mind. So no way Mukesh. Nothing against Mukesh, but no way. As though Roshan gave many songs to Mukesh. Baharo ne mera chaman loot kar, and Teri Duniya Mein Dil Lagta Nahi, and many old songs, new songs he gave to Mukesh. So then Raj Kapoor said, why not Manna Dey? And they said, no, we are not thinking of Manna Dey, even though he's a great singer. So what happens if this song was given to Manna Dey instead of Talat Mahmood? How would it sound? Maybe you don't like it, but I am just giving you on a lighter note. If this song was given just like the Aaye Bahar Banke, instead of Rafi, if Talat was singing that. As a matter of fact, HMV at one time, they gave an idea to the singers that we will produce songs sung by a particular singer in the voice of another singer. So there was a song, Chal Urja Re Panchi. Chal urja re panchi ke ab ye des hua begana. HMV produced this song in Talat Mahmood's voice. Chal urja re panchi ke ab ye des hua begana. This was released and many people liked it, but many people were against it, especially the singers themselves. They said, no way Jose, don't do this, stop it. So this was the only song which was sung by a particular singer, was recorded by HMV in a different singer's voice. So now I just want to give you a jhalak of this song. If Manna Dey was given this song, how would it sound? How would it sound? मैं दिल हूँ एक अरमान भरा, तू आके मुझे पहचान जरा. मैं दिल हूँ एक अरमान भरा. Mind you, Roshan gave fantastic songs to Manna Dey, comedy songs and classical songs. The pinnacle of the song, classical song Laga Chunri Mein Dag. But this song he gave to Talat Mahmood. I will give you a jhalak of this song. It starts with a piano, and I already mentioned, I let out the secret that this was picturized on Raj Kapoor. Excuse me for this, because not a perfect throat today. Because I have so many songs to give, I am giving a jhalak. The full songs will be published on a separate occasion. I will record and publish the full song on YouTube and Facebook, on Smule, on SoundCloud, or whichever cloud, inshallah, if God permits. We should go ahead and do something. Oh, the episode that happened. I wanted to publish my own CD with my songs, 8 or 10 songs on a CD. So my dear friend Saadat Ali Khan, who is the writer publisher of the Urdu weekly paper, Tarjuman, or monthly, it was monthly or weekly, I don't remember, but I coordinated with his effort, and we worked together on that newspaper or a periodical. He told me, why don't you record some songs? There is a music studio, and incidentally, he's a music director from that country, and he has all this recording equipment. So we went there, and even though he told a price which was too big for each song, but I did not mind, because everybody was publishing their own music some about 20 years back. It was the a time every singer they were doing some effort, because the music industry became very popular and it was very easy to publish your own CD. Anyway, so we went there, and he said, okay, sing your song, and I sang this song of Mohammad Rafi, आज पुरानी राह से कोई मुझे आवाज न दे. And another song of Talat Mahmood, जिंदगी देने वाले सुन, तेरी दुनिया से दिल भर गया, मैं यहाँ जीते जी मर गया. So he started editing these songs. The first one he took was Zindagi Dene Wale Sun, and he has a huge audio equipment with hundreds of buttons and sliding controls and whatnot. So he went on doing this on his headphone, and we don't know what he was doing. And after 10, 15, 20 minutes, he was doing all that, and then he said, now you listen to your song. And when he played that song, it sounded exactly like Talat Mahmood. And he said, I will not charge you more for each song. The price I quoted will be the same, but I will do your songs to the perfection. I told him, sorry, but when I sing Rafi or Mukesh or Kishore or Talat Mahmood or Hemant Kumar, the listener should not think this is the original song of Rafi or Kishore or Mukesh. They should know that I am singing. So if you fine-tune that and make it look or make it sound exactly like the original record, this is not what I want. Anyone can do it. Anyone can pay you money and they will sing, and they will say, oh, this is the kind of very near to original. I said, I don't want that. When I sing, people should know that I am singing with my own limitations, with my own faults and mistakes, and still they should say, appreciate it and encourage me. This is what is the real life. So I said, no way, Jose, I'm not going for recording with your studio. So when I record or when I produce my songs and sing them and post on the multimedia, like social media, I do not enhance the quality by adding reverberation and adding an echo and adding this control and that control. No way. Because I am deceiving myself and I'm trying to deceive you and the listeners. No. So I don't know whether you mind this, but I want to be a natural. I want to be as I am, not somebody which I am not. I want to present my own voice, my own style, with my own flaws and faults. What should we do now? Oh, this is a duet, but we will try to show you a glimpse of that. Music director Salil Chaudhary, he and Anil Biswas and Madan Mohan, they were Sri Ramchandra. They were the music directors who gave maximum number of songs to Talat Mahmood. And actually, we'll come to the song that shot Talat Mahmood up in the film industry, and all over India he became famous. I will try to mention that song either in this session or the next session. That was music directed by Anil Biswas. I will try to remember and mention about that song. Salil Chaudhary has a unique style, and he gave such a magnificent, amazingly difficult songs with very unique compositions always. So I hope you will enjoy this jhalak. This is from a movie called Usne Kaha Tha, 1960. So 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2010, 2020. 60 years old song. But if you listen to it now, you won't say, oh, the lyrics should be that way, or the music should be that way, or the singer should be singing like that way. No, you accept as it is, and it is a masterpiece. Millions of people still sing it in stage shows all over the world, and people, they are amazed with this song. I hope you will like this jhalak. This is a duet which has Lata Mangeshkar with Talat Mahmood. And in the antaras, in between the antaras, they say, amazing, no? Okay, Talat Mahmood is famous. It was famous in those days and is still famous, and forever he will be famous for giving the saddest songs, most sad songs to the film industry. And he put his heart in that. And of course, every singer did their best, but Talat Mahmood had his own unique style, like Mukesh has his own unique style, Hemant Kumar has his own unique style, and so on. So these are all stars. We are human beings, and these are stars, and they are all equal in our sight. We don't have any distinction. We don't have any partiality or bias. Like Hasrat Jaipuri is from a different faith, and Jai Kishan of Shankar Jai Kishan group is from a different faith, but they were like brothers. They were the closest friends. They gave to our industry, our heritage of music, fantastic, marvelous, extremely beautiful romantic songs, and phadakta, dhadakta songs, and you know, we still enjoy that song, and hundreds of people, young people, they are singing these songs, all in old film songs in their music shows, competitions, and getting good rewards and awards. So this is amazing. This is our heritage. Sometimes people tell me, oh, why don't you sing the new songs? I said, I have not, first of all, listened to the new songs. But I know the old songs, so many of them, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. Let me finish singing those songs, and I will come to the new ones. But however, I sing sometimes, if they ask me, Kumar Sanu songs, Shailendra Singh songs, and what's his name, Sonu Nigam song, Christmas se jo humko mile ho tum jo humko mile ho. So I will not, but these songs I cannot sing that way because I have not listened to them enough. What I used to do in my young days, even now, if I want to listen to a song and sing it, I at least listen to it 3 times, so that, you know, like, just imagine, there is a song of Muhammad Rafi. Why I'm bringing Muhammad Rafi? Just to give this example, because next example I'm giving Talat Mahmood, so you have to become familiar what I'm talking about. Muhammad Rafi has this song, मैंने चांद और सितारों की तमन्ना की थी, मेरे राह The line is, रास्ते में कोई धुंधला सा सितारा भी नहीं. So first time he sings in a different way. Second time he sings in another way. रास्ते में कोई धुंधला सा सितारा भी नहीं, रास्ते में कोई धुंधला सा सितारा भी नहीं, मेरी नजरों ने नजारों की तमन्ना की थी. I am extrapolating. I don't know what happened, whether it happened or not, but I have my own imagination. Like, if I want to make a slight change in the song that I am singing, if I can do that, what about Muhammad Rafi and Talat Mahmood and Manna Dey and Kishore Kumar? Naturally, they were given a basic tune and basic lyrics, and they did tons of work on top of that. That's how these songs became super masterpieces, and they were super hit at that time. They are still super hit, and we love that music. So I have very strong belief that the singers themselves, whether they were male or female, they put that extra thing based on their imagination of the situation, based on the words they are expressing, based on the emotions that they are representing. They did much more masala and top layer toppings and whatever you call it, relish, sorry. So whatever you call it, you can, if you think and if you listen very minutely, you might agree with my thoughts that they definitely used their imagination and gave much more than the actor, the actress, the music director, the lyricist would have imagined. One of this is Talat Mahmood. He had a very long breath. I don't know whether I can make it or not, but the song is Raat ne kya kya khwab dikhaya. There were 2 instances. One instance, he takes it the long way, all the 9 yards. The second time, he stops and gives a break. And that is the beauty. Raat ne kya kya khwab dikhaya. No, this is not the one I had in mind, sorry. It is Meri yaad mein tum na aansu bahana. जी को जलाना मुझे भूल जाना मेरी याद में, जुदा मेरी मंजिल, जुदा तेरी राहें, जुदा मेरी मंजिल, जुदा तेरी राहें, मिलेंगी न अब तेरी मेरी निगाहें, मुझे तेरी दुनिया से है दूर जाना. So, मिलेंगी ना अब तेरी मेरी निगाहें, the line was taken long. मिलेंगी ना अब तेरी मेरी निगाहें, मुझे तेरी दुनिया से. Huh? And in second time, टूटा हुआ दिल नहीं हूँ मैं तेरी मोहब्बत के काबिल, मेरा नाम तक अपने. He stops at Qabil. I'm just giving this jhalak today because my voice and my throat is not in the right shape. And this song I'm not going to present today. I will try to present it in the next session by taking some halls and some honey and whatever not, lemon juice to make the effort much more better. Instead of breaking, I'm not giving today the real touch of Talat Mahmood that I used to do or I could do. Hopefully, inshallah, if God willing, the next one will be very good the next week. So it is almost 1 hour now, and I will try to end this with a short note that Talat Mahmood not only he sang so many songs, he also acted in many movies like Waris and Sone Kichriya and many other movies. The heroines, the actresses he worked opposite were Suraya, Nutan, Mala Sinha, Shyama, and you name it. And he sang songs mostly duets with Lata Mangeshkar, but also with Geeta Dutt, Asha Bhosle, Shamshad Begum, Mubarak Begum, and probably some others, but these come to my mind. And as I mentioned, for want of a female singer, we cannot present any duets, but already I gave you jhalak of Harim Jim Ke Ye Pyare Pyare. Now, in the next session and also in the third session, I will try to remember to give you some of the non-filmy songs of Talat Mahmood, like रो रो बीता जीवन सारा, रो रो बीता आया न मन का मीत हमारा, रो रो बीता जीवन सारा, रो रो बीता. Even though we did not give you a sad song in this program, the next program I will think about starting with a sad songs. The thing I wanted to remember and tell you, when Talat Mahmood started his career at the age of 16 or 17, he used to sing ghazals. He used to sing ghazals of Daag and Jigar and Mir and Ghalib, you name it, in Calcutta, Bengal, in that area. You remember there was a big industry in Bengal, there was a big industry in Lahore, there was a big industry in Bombay, and also I think there was big industry in the South India, Tamil or Telugu industry and so on. So He became very famous singing those ghazals and also songs in the Bengali language and Tamil language and Malayali language and so on. What are the languages, only God knows. So then people suggested to him that why don't you go to Bombay, that's a bigger industry. So when he came to Bombay, people already loved his singing, and Anil Biswas right away gave him a break. And the song that shot Talat Mahmood in the Bombay Urdu Hindi film industry like a rocket, like a missile, to the top of the level. At that time, K.S. Saigal, Pankaj Malik, C.H. Atma, and Mohammad Rafi, and Hemant Kumar, Kishore Kumar, Manna Dey, Mukesh. This level he achieved with that one song. Inshallah, I will tell you that song and I will actually sing that song for you. That's short up. But just for this time, I don't want to do any injustice to that song, because that song is a masterpiece. I need to collect myself and sing this song for you so that you really like it. So, inshallah, till next time, may peace be with you. Hope you enjoyed this. Please share this with your family and friends and your connections on social media. Why I am asking this? We have to respect and give tribute to such brilliant stars in our industry. This is our heritage. What we have is wonderful movies, terrific, extraordinary, excellent direction, set design, choreography, dances, lyrics and music and songs sung by. So we have to popularize this. And they say sometimes old is gold, but old is even better than gold. If there is something better than gold, old is that good. So if you agree with this, or even if you don't agree, these are the super stars. Actually, I have named a program. I did not do anything about that, but I just gave a couple of episodes of this program. Another program that I have is The Magnificent Seven, where you have Mohammad Rafi, Kishore Kumar, Manna Dey, Mukesh, Hemant Kumar, Mahendra Kapoor, Talat Mahmood. 7. These 7 I consider as the Magnificent 7. When I was growing up, and even now I'm still growing up, trying to understand, trying to capture and really appreciate what kind of art, what kind of talent these 7 had. Nothing against the others. Nothing against the others. Somebody, one female singer, she asked me on Small to sing a song with her. That is हम तुम एक कमरे में बंद हो और चाबी खो जाए. You know, Bobby, Lata Mangeshkar and Shailendra Singh. I sang and she said, you sang exactly like Shailendra Singh. I said, I respect them also. These are new singers. I'm not very familiar with their songs. But yet, when I respect, I give them respect plus something more. Because these are our heritage. These people contributed so much for our industry. Sorry to take so long after the 1 hour time. I want to limit this to 1 hour because my time is important, but your time is much more important. I am very grateful you gave this time, you listened to me, and I hope you will visit every Saturday, 9 o'clock. Of course, Tribute to Talat Mahmood will be the 3-part series, which will end someday, but I have many other things coming up, like the Jai Jai series, Hathras Jaipuri and Jai Kishan, and I have another series which will be, I might give much more variety. One of the program I'm working on is The Decade. The Decade, so I already prepared a program for you, which is from 1930 to 1940. Imagine how old those songs were. But I'm picking the gems. I'm collecting the gems and the diamonds from the springs of water, which are even visible from here. I'm just picking them and trying to show them to you. So my first program will be the 1930s, which is 1930 to 1940. The second, third, fourth, fifth, many programs will be from 1940 to 1950, then 1950 to 1960, and so on and so forth. So I hope the best for those programs, because we have such a treasure of gems, diamonds, gold and silver ornaments in our musical heritage. I'm only talking about musical heritage because there are other treasures also in acting, in direction, in set design, in production, and so on. So, until next time, may peace be with you. God bless you. Wasi Ahmed.